All right, here I am walking around and hi. Here I am walking around already and had the other screen on. I was just outside. You can see it's snowing here. Hi. Would you like to see the snow? Yeah. All of my friends and family on Facebook are posting, what a great sunrise this morning, which I totally missed. By the way. Trying to find a good spot. Yeah. There we go. I missed the beautiful sunrise this morning in southern New Brunswick. I hope you enjoyed it. Red sky, sailors take warning. Yes, because it's snowing in central New Brunswick. Looks like it's going to be a messy day. I was just outside because there was yet another heavy truck with a driver that looked kind of lost because the building that we're in is having plumbing issues again. No bathrooms. It's the second truck with a porta potty I've seen since yesterday. I don't know if one of the owners called in another one or what, but here we are. No bathrooms. But that's fine. But that's fine because we have choices. And I peed before I left. So if you're watching this and you're horribly confused, welcome to my life. I'm very confused too. It's great being a quilt shop owner. Never a dull moment. Christmas tree got up. It's hard to tell where the camera and stuff is now. I had help decorating the lovely tree. We have a regular who comes in with her little daughter who's just about 3 years old. And she had to bring in her Grammy and Grampy to her favorite quilt shop. So Ellie helped me decorate my tree. She did a fantastic job. I'm going to leave it like that. But the reason I'm wandering around with my device here that I normally use for streaming is to show you the big pile of quilts. Good morning, Heidi. That wasn't even the first thing I wanted to talk about, but I'll get to that. I said last week, I announced we were collecting quilts for charity for Liberty Lane, a great organization. You can find the link to them in the video description. The response has been overwhelming because I would like to hit a target of 117 quilts. These are our 2 chairs that are full. This is my trunk. Do you see all these quilts? That is 60 quilts plus 3 tops. Mind you, a good chunk of these quilts are mine. I did dig out 31 finished quilts of my own that I just had kicking around. And I'm hoping to use these as a buffer. So if you were like, yeah, I should donate a quilt, I got one, I just got to, get around to it. Please do so because, sometimes everybody's like, oh, somebody else will take care of that. But I haven't got a list back of how many total women in the ages of children. So we have children from like babies to 19-year-old teenagers, boys and girls. So I want to make sure we have enough, boy quilts and girl quilts and baby quilts and quilts for the moms to go on their beds. Lap quilts are fine. People keep asking, but what if it's badly quilted? I'm like, it's fine. What if I tied it? It's fine. What if it's just a quilt top and I want to get rid of it? It's fine. Well, it's done, but I haven't bound it yet. I got volunteers for that. They're crawling out of the woodwork. I'm telling you, if it's a quilt you don't like, somebody else will think it's gorgeous. I swear to God, people have been looking at these quilts, and I know the people who have dropped off a quilt and said, this is ugly, I hate it. Someone else comes, looks at it, and this was donated. Oh my God, it's gorgeous. Oh, so please, please, please. And I know we're hitting into some heavy holiday stuff here, but just swing by, drop it off. It's a mess outside, so maybe not today. Maybe today you could make a nice hot chocolate, put on some jazzy tunes, maybe some Nat King Cole. That's a good favorite for a day like today. Go through your quilt tops. Think about ones that, this has been kicking around long enough. It's time to move on. It's just sitting in a closet. Let's move it on. So we've got that. Okay. Can I do a gallery of photos of the donated quilts? Oh my God, Mom, there's just too many. There's like 30 some odd quilts over there. At some point, we will probably get to see some of them. I should probably maybe lay them out and get a picture, but that's a lot of quilts. And honestly, so many quilters are like me. We don't care what the finished result is. We don't know what we're doing it. We want to play with this fabric. We want to use this pattern. We want to be creative and make something. The fact that there's a quilt in the end, we're kind of going, okay, now what do we do with it? And just kind of stick it in a closet for later. So somebody will show up. I always say, like, make a baby quilt, baby will show up eventually. It happens. It's wild. So, who cares about intros? Yeah, the quilting shed. You're familiar. I mean, come on, it's in the title. All right. My mom is in the comments and is alive. We are glad to hear this. Mom, do you have somebody checking on you every day? Just so I don't, worry like that side of the family. Everybody go say hi to my mom in the comments. My mom finally got COVID. It caught up with her like that specter from that horror movie. It follows like really, really slow. COVID finally got my mom and Carl. Feel terrible. Your brother got, oh my God, my brother's checking on her every day. Please pray for my mom. Oh, love him. But, I'm the oldest. So anyway, it's my mom, Diane, down there in the comments. If you see her, just give her a like. Yes, we will do another video together. People have been asking, Mom, when we are going to do another video. Obviously, not while you were sick. Let's move on to the pretty fabric, because I know that's the other reason my mom is here, not just because she's sick in bed and loves me. It's a tough job, but somebody's got to do it. That's what she says. Okay, some things have been showing up. It's so funny. Sometimes I order things and I'm like, is this a mistake? Turns out I did order this. Insole fleece, the stuff that goes in your pot holders, the fuzzy batting with the silvery stuff in it. Thank you, Carlene. My mom needs all she can get. Hey, Mom, in the comments, that's Carlene. She's new in one of our guilds. She's new to the province, too. Sorry for the TMI with the privacy and not. But you two would get along with like a house on fire. Carlene, don't believe a word she says about me. Anyway, back to the fabric and stuff. This is insole film. I ordered the insole fleece, which they didn't get yet. And apparently, I think it's coming to them next week, and then they've got to send it to me. But they're kind of close, so I might get it by the end of next week. I might get it by the week after. But I also ordered insole film, insulation for hot and cold barrier projects, great for jackets, gloves, food carriers, and marathon blankets. It looks like that blanket stuff that they give you at the end of a marathon when you need to be wrapped up. So you could still use this in a pot holder type thing, except you have to put the batting with it. It does not come with the batting. The good news is it's like $4 a meter. So it's super cheap and silver and shiny. So I have that. You can try that. The other fun things that happened, one of my fabric reps visited me coincidentally last Wednesday, do the video and then, have new fabric. So the fun part about when a fabric rep visits you is sometimes they have discount stuff in their trunk. It's like way better. It's like the maritime version of buying fish out of the back of a guy's truck, except it's fabric. I mean, I'm living the dream here. And I'm adjusting my, there we go, video stand, which you all know is a cardboard box. So this rep had some great things inside for you. Some charm packs that are really, really bright. This Fantasy Garden, it's called. Oh, it's crazy. It's very, very bright colors, very, very wild patterns. Lots of squiggles and dots. But for those of you who are into the really bright stuff, and one of my customers that I know who really loves these kind of prints was already in and picked some up because I'm like, of course you love these. She got some of these. So these charm squares are 14 bucks. There's a couple of them. There's also the jelly roll, which is at a semi-reasonable $60. Look at those colors. Isn't that great? Lots of black and white, lots of line art. Look at that. Okay, so that's good. Some other $60 jelly rolls. These ones are Moda. These next two are Moda. Oh man. Sunflowers in My Heart from who's from this? Oh, Kate Spain. Kate Spain. Oh my goodness. Kate Spain jelly roll, $60. All these nice sunflowers and blues and greens and yellows. It's gorgeous. I mean, it's Kate Spain, of course, it's gorgeous. This one is Watermarks. I think this is, oh yeah, Holly Taylor. Oh, I forgot to tell Ron about this. He loves Holly Taylor stuff. She does some really nice winter lines, but this one is more of a springy summer with lots of water lilies and that deep green of summer and those nice blues. Look at that. Yes, yes, yes. Good morning, Pamela. I just did held fabric dust. Oh. Another jelly rolls with sewing fabric. A couple weeks ago, I showed you one with sewing fabric that was nice pastels. This one is all brights and primaries and black and white and turquoise and pink, and really trying hard not to crack this one open because this is up my alley. Like, it's pretty. Look at it. So nice. Ah, yeah, $60. So there's those ones. Also, I got some new fat quarters. This was a great big huge stack. So there was more than these in the pile, but I got one of every print and put them in a little bundle for you for 85. There's 17 prints in this line. Look at that. Ooh. This is all fall, but it's got the nice teals and turquoise. I love that they're doing fall lines with this now. So if you have a penchant for fall, really nice prints in here. Jeez. I mean, look at those. But I also have more in the $5 bin. Yeah, that's great. So those are that. These ones are regular price, and they just landed yesterday. There's a delivery guy said, "Hey, nice to see you again so soon." He was here on Monday. Do you think I can remember their names? No. But this particular guy, he's like, I have kids older than him, I swear to God. He's the one I gave the Halloween candy to. He's really, really sweet. Just want to pinch his cheeks. So this one is Marcus Fabrics First Blush. This I predict my mother will really like because it's got the nice taupes and the sagey greens and the dark pinks. Look at that. I have no idea how much this is. I didn't have time to do the math on the bill. I just looked at it before I was, while I was prepping for this video. And sometimes they'll say like, lots of places you have to buy like X amount, 4 or 6 or whatever. I think this one was 6. But usually on the bill, it says, you bought 6 items at such and such a price. Not this bill. It's like, you bought a case of these. It was X dollars. I'm like, oh, God, I have to divide. It's too early for that. It's too early for complicated math. But they also had layer cakes. I mean, these will be somewhat in the range of, the other ones that I have. Look, there's some nice fabrics in here. If that is your style. Woo-hoo-hoo. Hey, Krista. Hi, how are ya? Long time no see. Dun, 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 dun. Look at that. Cute stuff. Anyway, so that was cute. These are nice for that soft romantic look. And I've messed it up. Okay, there we go. So there's that. And there's those. Oh, my methodology is all out of place. I don't know if you heard that thump a minute ago because sounds like they're working out back now. Of course they are. It's not like anybody would be trying to do a video or anything. The parking lot is white. I can still see my tire tracks though. Do you want to see the Christmas sale fabric I got in or the new line of fabric that I got in that's full of unicorns? Let's do the new stuff. So this line came Monday. I had pre-ordered this because I'm like, yeah, I need to get this. This is very cute. This is the panel. And the two of you who had seen the previews of this who were like, you got to save me a panel when this comes in, woman, I totally saved you one. They're already set aside for you. This is just the top. Look at those cute little unicorns. This is Unicorn Dreams from Northcott. Look at that. I'm pretty sure this panel is around 15. That's about what they normally are. It's really awesome. It's really, really cute. And of course, all the matching fabric, which I will show you in a minute. Still in the bag. I know it was a day. So you have the nice prancing unicorns. I'm only going to show you some of the lines. If you're on the Northcott website, you can totally see everything there. This nice unicorn portrait. Dun, 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 dun. These will all retail for $18 a meter. If you've got like last minute Christmas gifts, you theoretically still have time. Look at that. Oh, that's a pretty floral. Magical. Like there is a certain age range of little girls who absolutely go crazy for this kind of stuff. Also, maybe possibly some grown-up girls, because look it. It's also got little mushrooms in it. Look. There we go. Look at that little mushroom. Look at it. And it's got a big feature stripe, and another, that floral I just showed you is also in black. And it's got 2 shades of pink as a blender. And I'm going to go grab this other print that I forgot. That's cute. Because it's cute. It's stars on teal. It's all pink and white and black stars on the teal. It's just really cute. And now I can hear them yelling back there. So now we also have some Christmas sale fabric that just landed because I'm running out of things left, right, and center. And I figured this would probably happen. And I wanted to see how far I could get and just take the temperature of the room for what people were looking for Christmas. And a lot of you were looking for Christmas metallics. So I got some sale fabrics in that are shiny metallic-y, Christmassy stuff that will absolutely match what you have. My mom knows a little girl in Switzerland who would love, love, love Unicorn Dreams in a quilt. She would. She absolutely would, Grandma. My mom. Yes, that's what this is the kind of quilt a grandma makes for their grandkids. So you've been asking for some metallic prints for Christmas to go with what you have at home. I found you some. And these are, I've promptly forgotten. Pretty sure they're 16. Let's say there's 16. Okay. So this is just a gold with like little speckles on. But I've seen your stash. This matches. Most of these are actually from Stoff, and some of the other quilt shops have been getting some of this in from various places. Actually, we can buy Stoff from, I think, 3 different suppliers now, varying prices. So I started cutting fat quarters too. So yeah, these are the 16 a meter. I've got the fat quarters in the $4 bin, because a lot of you just want fat quarters. Sometimes something for, like, just a border on a runner, maybe a little backing. Some metallic holly on black. Very nice. Very basic. I did get a couple of prints that were a little cheaper. I think that was one of them. This one I'm sure is 12 a meter. Polar bears. Very cute. They could go either way. They could be childlike. You could make them a little more Scandinavian or just like general winter, because a lot of you want your Christmassy things to maybe last past Christmas into like January and February. Polar bears, like February is pretty much a polar bear month. I'm just saying. So there's that. We also have this really pretty wide back. I cut it, a bit of it up into fat quarters just because the print is so great. This is like the swirly print. And then I ordered some in a smaller in a smaller swirl. So this is just some of them. So this is not black. This is actually green, but it's that nice holiday swirl, the scroll. You know the one I mean. It's a very popular kind of design. Most of this is gold. This one is actually silver. I like this. It's got the little hearts on some of the, I will be cutting some fat quarters before you ask. So yeah, that is the burgundy and silver. It's a nice deep red. And this is the poinsettia on burgundy with the gold. Most of these are from the Stoff Star Sprinkle and Star Sprinkle 2 lines. If you wanted to look them up online. And there is also the silver. So, I mean, it just looks gray on screen, but can you see that? You can kind of see that. If they choose this for the thumbnail, I'm going to scream. It's not bad. I mean, sometimes you look at something standalone, you're like, it's kind of boring. But you know what? It's probably perfect for something that you're working on. It could be. There's a few more prints in the box. I will post pictures later. I'm thinking with the snow out there, it might actually be a slow day, which is not bad because when it's a slow day, and I love seeing your faces. If it's a slow day, then I'll just catch up on the other things and, you know, take pictures and things, which is great because you love looking at the pictures. My inbox is exploding. Somebody's sending me a ton of emails because I asked them to. They're doing it now. So the other thing that's back in stock is, hello, Dora. Bonjour, Dora. Bon matin. Bon matin. Oui? Okay. And that's enough French for me for today because I'm just going to mangle it. Danielle's going to laugh at me later. Back in stock is the smaller scale snowflakes silver on white from Northcott. It's from Basically Black and White by Patrick Luce. Is this 13 or 14? There's a semi doing donuts in my driveway. I swear to God, I for a second I couldn't tell if he was sliding or not. The corner was that tight. Sorry for the distractions. Like I said, it's been an adventure. It's been a long week. Yes, I'm aware it's Wednesday. But hey, the silvery snowflake is in. Don't panic. I have 2 bolts of it. So if you do need some, it's not going to sell out before you get here. Okay? Because I also have 2 bolts of this is not the print. This is the other snowflake print that was tone on tone, which you really can't see. The bigger one ran out, not wore out. But see this print? I have it in white on white, which is hard to show on screen. But white. So I have it in silver on white, and I have it in white on white. And I have a little bit of black on black too. But the white on white is back in stock for the snowflakes. 2 bolts, lots of it. 13 or 14, I think. It's on the website, these ones, because I just had to restock them. So those are in. The bad news is this was a Northcott order, but many of you are waiting for the canvas whitewash, which is a really nice grungy tone on tone. And the whitewash is on back order. It is still on back order. It was not in these boxes. I'm not impressed either. I might actually phone them. I hate phoning people. That is, you know, it's bad. Danielle will be watching this later. Go, it's bad enough she actually wants to phone them. Oh my God. If Danielle and I work together, Danielle would be the one phoning people. I would do another job. That's it. Okay. So sticky note 1. Got like 2 sticky notes here. 3 sticky. Okay. This one too. New Christmas stuff, 60 cool tops and 3 tops. Okay, Black Friday apparently is a thing. I didn't schedule any extra posts for this. It's just been in my head, so it hasn't been like pushed out yet, but we're going to do it. We do have some Black Friday sales starting, and they will be Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That's it. Just those 3 days. Some of them you will be able to access online. Some of them are in-store only. The in-store only things for sure, the fat quarters in the bins. 2 for 1. Come clean me out. Fat quarters in the bins, $5, $4, 250. Come clean me out. Especially the 250. I got a ton of them under the table. I would just love to see them go down by half. That would be great. So come stock up on fat quarters. Send somebody in to get you like a grab bag. I don't care. Just come get 2-for-1 fat quarters. Okay? That would be great. The other thing, I moved some stuff around the shop for some future plans. And when we are on our post Christmas break that we do every year after Christmas, we take a week or two off to do inventory and catch up on things and other stuff. And I don't know, say hi to family or something in there. There's a bit more shop rearranging we're going to do, as well as inventory. So one of the things I want to clear out to get something better is the Metler thread rack. So the Metler thread will be 2-for-1. It's okay though. We're still gonna have some nice thread. I just want to get a different thread rack. So come clear me out in the Metler thread. 2-for-1. The big spools are 8, small spools are 3. Come get like 20 or something. That would be great. Yeah, because if you get like 20 of the small spools, that would be like $30 because they're $3 a piece and they're 2-for-1. No, that's 50% off. How does that work? Anyway, we'll figure it out. Something like that, right? Right. Okay. 2-for-1. 2-for-1 for the Metler thread spools and 2-for-1 for the fat quarters. The CFO wanted me to remind you as well that we are running a special on the cutie frame, which is over there. I'm going to move it up to the front so you can see it. Lots of people, have questions. They want to see it in action. Maybe you have few people have been in that have a cutie and they just wanted some tips. That's great too. So that is eventually coming up to the front of the store. That is $12.50. $12.50. I mean, really, for the cutie frame. Also for the 3 days. Also for the 3 days. I just got an email too. The FAF needles and accessories are 30% off. Just for Black Friday. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday. The ones that I have here in the store, 30% off. So if you need needles, some bobbins. I know I don't have a ton yet, but I'm working on it. There's that. We can also do the Quilt Ambition 635 is on sale, but for the Thursday, Friday, if you order one, we can do $19.95. It's $1,995. For the Quilt Ambition 635, it comes with bonus stuff. If you're looking for somebody for a sewing machine, a nice, good beginner one on the list, yes, Carly D says the stocking stuffers for the FAF accessories. Awesome. I mean, we also have the Schmetz needles if somebody doesn't have a FAF. Those aren't on sale, but you know what? I could do something like that. Carly D's dangerous. Carlinda, you were dangerous. Oh my goodness. Anyway, somebody on your list might want a sewing machine. I know you can go buy them a cheap one from a big box organization, but if you do that, you don't get any help. You sometimes get a cheaper version. Did you know that? That some of the bigger brands, if they sell their machines through a large name chain, they do basically a knockoff version of their better machines and push them out cheaply. If you want to start somebody off right with the sewing, I suggest you come in and you look at the smarter ones that we have, the 160S and the 140S. I actually have here in the shop, and they're like $379 and $439. Those are good beginner machines. Start them off right. I also have a Passport 2.0 in the box, just came. For the 3 days, we can do the 2 days, we can do a 150 off the manufacturer's recommended retail price. That brings that Passport 2.0 down to $850. I'm pretty sure that's correct. Okay, sweet. Nice. And the Ambition 620, I know, it's crazy. It's also on sale for, let me check my notes for Mr. CFO. $635. Oh, that was 1999, not 1995. So if you do want the Quilt Ambition 635, which I would have to order, we would also take a $1,000 deposit on that, and we would get that to you within a couple of weeks. So that would be great. It's Thanksgiving in the US, so they're not going to look at anything until Monday for anything that I have to order. Whew, and that Ambition 620 is it comes with bonus gifts. It's like 15.99 with some bonus stuff. So the other thing is I know it's been super crazy busy here in the shop. So some of you may want to you've been saying I'll come back when it's not busy because I want to talk to you about XYZ. I want to try out this machine. What I can do for you is we can do this after hours. I am absolutely willing to stay past 4 o'clock if I know you're coming. And you just like write me an email, send me a message, or God forbid, use the phone. Um, and just sort of the schedule ahead. Like I'm coming in like maybe next Tuesday, maybe at Tuesday, like, after you close at 4 o'clock, we can sit down and you can go over such and such a machine with me. And we'll talk about it. I can do that for you, no problem. I don't have anywhere to, well, I do have to go home at some point. Next week, pretty clear schedule. Pretty clear schedule. So yeah, for stuff like that, or if you just want to run around and check out the cutie, we also close Saturdays at 2 p.m. if you wanted to stay after 2 p.m. because I don't have any classes scheduled until the new year. So I have like Saturday afternoon. If that doesn't work for you, we can figure something out. If you would like to swing by after dinner sometime, I can meet you here if that's good for your schedule. So yeah, if you're concerned about the shop being too busy and I'm not available, uh, yeah, we'll just schedule a little one-on-one time. Be quality time between you and me, and we'll talk about machines and stuff. I don't even know what's on my Christmas list. Although I think one of the things we're looking into doing, because people are like, "You glad you got your house back?" I said this, I think last week. I was like, we didn't even know what we were using half of it for. But the old office slash sewing room, it did kind of become a dumping ground for crap in my house. It's not crap, it's good stuff. I just have to go through all these boxes of everything. Pushed it all in the big old closet that's in that room. And the rest of the room I am actually turning back into a sewing room because I currently don't have a sewing room at home because it's all here, which I thought was a great idea. But you know what? I don't have time to sew very much while I'm here. And it wasn't until I pulled everything from all the corners of the house, I cleaned out that closet to put like more crap in. And there was actually more quilts in that closet and a Rubbermaid tote full of like my kids' baby quilts and the sewing stuff that I didn't bring here, which I still need to go through. I am really paring down a whole bunch of my sewing stuff anyway because I just got a whole shop. So yeah, I think Ron and I are going to set up a nice sewing area at home because you know what? Yeah, he likes to sew too, and he doesn't have a sewing spot at home either. What if I'm working late and he wants to sew something? It'd be nice if he had like a sewing room to go into. So yeah, going to turn that office into a sewing room. So the shop, when it was at the house, took over the living room, which was the bigger room, and the dining room, which was the smaller room around the corner. That last time you were in probably had notions in it. So that actually had a doorway to the kitchen, which I had blocked off half the time, and most of you didn't even notice. And the kitchen's tiny. So what the dining room is now, it's we call it kitchen overflow. It has a shelf full of extra kitchen appliances and all those big dishes that don't fit into the cupboard. It has a nice counter with a lot of Ron's extra gluten-free foods and some bulk things. Because when they're on sale, when the gluten-free stuff is on sale, you gotta stock up because that stuff is really expensive. It's got like, the 20-pound bag of rice. Oh, and the microwave. The microwave is out in the dining room now. It freed up extra counter space in the kitchen, which trust me, did not have a lot. So yeah, we use that dining room as a kitchen overflow. We'd been talking about maybe taking that wall out and making the kitchen a lot bigger. So this is just was natural for us. And the living room, I did put the upstairs TV in it because the upstairs TV was actually down in the office slash sewing room, which is now just going to be. Do I need to like draw? I might need to draw a diagram. Anyway, so another TV's out there with one of our recliners. We mostly watch TV downstairs because we have a rec room down there and Ron's office. So we mostly watch TV downstairs. We got 2 little recliners. We sit side by side. We can hold hands, eat our snacks, watch TV, nap. It's great. Fires down there. Be a good spot for winter. And the rest of that long living room actually has our big dining room table in there, which is hilarious. But we were able to get it out of storage and bring it to the house. Uh, and we actually started moving our office stuff in there because we got tired of running back and forth down the hall and was like, we mostly work at the dining room table. Like we eat on some of it, and the other half is still got like piles of paper. So I moved the desk down there. We're gonna move some more of the office stuff down there, and like the printer's already there. So it's like our dining room slash office. It's not a living room. My point is make your space work for you. It doesn't have to conform to traditional ideas. I would rather go to my kids' house for holidays anyway. I think we're putting our tree downstairs where the stove is because that is nice and magical on Christmas morning to turn on the wood stove and sit by the tree and open the ridiculous presents you got each other. So fun. No, I mean, really, I'm not even being sarcastic. It is kind of fun. It's like, what are we getting for each other for this year? It's like, I don't know. So we were talking about setting up this sewing room. It was like, we're going to go buy an ironing board. We are like, yeah, this is what you do when you've been married over 30 years. It'd be great. We'll hold hands. We'll get like something from Tim Hortons, hot chocolate for me, maybe a coffee for him because he's getting back to where he can tolerate that and his energy's coming back. Mm. So yeah, it'll be fun. So that's that. We have some Christmas fabrics. I got to get going on those. I'm backed up on emails. If I owe you an email, I'm getting to it. Feel free to remind me. I don't mind. I'll only feel bad for like 30 seconds. But I'll get right on it. I'm hoping the quiet day and the American Thanksgiving means I can just catch up on a bunch of these little things. The other thing I need to apologize for 2 people. I looked in my books and everything. I can't find your names. 2 people wanted a gallon of Best Press each. And I have them in. I don't know who ordered them. Crap. If that was you, come see me because they're here. Or just like send me a message. I will stick your name on it. Even if you're like, I'll be there in 2 weeks because I only come into town once a month. That's fine. But I have like 2 people wanted them and I ordered 3. And I already have an open bottle of a gallon of Best Press for refill. Somebody got a refill yesterday. I do Best Press refills for $10. Or, yeah, you can buy a gallon. So that's that. Yes. So yeah, like I said earlier, put on some nice jazzy Christmas tunes. A little Nat King Cole, maybe some Frank Sinatra. More Jones, yeah. Just nice crooning kind of chill Christmas music. Make yourself a nice little spicy herbal tea or a hot chocolate. Mom, stay in bed. Watch a sappy Christmas movie or those sappy commercials. And just think about those quilts that you have that you made or are almost done that you don't know what to do with. Just drop it off here. I will find somebody to take it. Promise. It will be loved. Just like I love you, but not in a weird way. I guess that's that. That truck is still out there. He's waiting for the guy next door. Yeah, I got to stop talking and clean this mess up. Anyway, you guys stay safe out there. Think about the stuff I just showed you. The pictures will go up for some of this over the next couple days. Black Friday sales, I will definitely do the social media posts. Yay! I should probably write that down. Okay, I'm going. I'm totally going. Yes, I'm totally going. Okay. Love you. Yes, love you guys. And I'm saying goodbye. Bye. See you tomorrow, maybe. Yeah, 2 for 1 fat quarters, 2 for 1 Metler thread. It'll be a blast. Okay. Be safe today. Bye.